Corner of Taranti Way and Jefferson Street to see Caitlin Clark with her right now on the fringes. Pointers made, and as we take a look at our never...
It took some time through a very...
And we are underway. Onto the wing, they try to post up Griner. The pass tipped away. Griner one-on-one, no double team coming. Now a late double. And Griner draws the whistle and a foul. And she'll go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Griner shooting 77% from the free throw line. That foul going to go against Aaliyah Boston. So a great luxury, right, Debbie,
yes,
when you have the ability to throw it into her?
When you can throw it into 6'9", and she can score in an ISO, but also has the ability to man the double, pending where she catches it. Further away from the rim, she's not going to need a double. But as she dribbled closer, you saw Indiana bring the backside help. I would look for that as the game goes on.
Griner coming off an 18-point, 11-rebound performance a couple of nights ago in that victory here at home against Los Angeles. The second one comes off. And here comes Clark, being guarded by Copper here to start the game.
Put some length and some quickness on Caitlin Clark, and that's what you got to do when you're going against pressure. You got to try to put it on the floor and get by.
Forced up a tough shot. Good defense by Copper. Here's Copper at the other end. Walks into the three. Butter.
You'll look at the analytics and you'll think that Phoenix plays at a slower pace than most teams in this league, but I disagree based on their catch-and-shoot threes in transition, especially with Diana Taurasi. Really good in the drags and their flare action up the floor.
Here's Wallace working against Taurasi. Missing with the left. And Taurasi back into the front court. Off the drag screen. Nice pass inside to Griner. Knocked away by Clark. But she's going to be whistled for a foul. Her first personal.
Copper right here in the vision can organize their defense.
She walks in here as the leading scorer, Debbie. Are you surprised at all by the somewhat seamless transition she's made to the Mercury?
Not at all, because of her athleticism, her length, her competitive spirit. That's the thing that Diana Taurasi told us before the game about Copper and Cloud. How veteran players they are, the capacity they bring to be able to deliver on both ends of the floor, and the energy and experience they bring.
McLeod on Aaliyah Boston. Interesting matchup there.
I like this matchup here. They're expecting Indiana to go to some ball screen in the middle third, and they'll naturally switch that. I've not seen anyone try that tactic against Indiana, certainly not early.
Tibbetts with an interesting button that he's pressing in that move. Here's Clark from deep. Comes off, rebounded by the Mercury. Phoenix out to a 6-0 lead, just underway. Here's Taurasi working against Wallace. Taurasi with the lay, got it off glass.
So smart, so savvy, just takes what the defense will give.
At 42 years old, still extremely productive. Here's the wing three, comes off a little bit short. And Copper back into the front court with a little bit of pace. Copper left the midi short. And Mitchell in a rush. Probing on the baseline. Has Griner on the mismatch and couldn't catch. That shot blocked underneath by Smith, and we have a whistle and a foul called.
It's a really good look by Mitchell, who dribbled over John Brittany Griner.
There isn't a defense that Diana Taurasi hasn't seen.
I found it really interesting, Mark, before the game when she was talking to Christine and you and I about how she doesn't watch any film, and she spends her time getting herself ready to play. No matter what time of day it is, 5:30 this morning, she's up with her kids watching cartoon, drinking coffee, getting herself geared up for the game.
Consummate professional.
Doesn't watch film, though. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, she said it was more about what she does as opposed to what her opponent does. Smith got the putback to go.
To your point, she's seen every scheme and coverage you're going to see, and she's repped it at such a high level for 20-plus years in this league, man. That's unbelievable.
The meter is still running. Here's Cloud into the corner. Taurasi driving the closeout. Oh, a little bit of jelly at the rim by Diana Taurasi. Quick 4 points for her. Phoenix leading by 8.
She's setting up her three-point shot right now. Now you got to come with a little bit longer closeout on her, right?
Yep. Cloud this time on Clark. pocket pass goes right to Taurasi. And that has been the bane of Indiana's existence, especially a lot of turnovers. Copper blocked underneath.
Really good job by Smith not to give up on the play.
There's Mitchell in transition. Got to the mid-range. It's halfway down and out. A lot of contact underneath. A whistle and a foul. It's going to stay at that end. Fever basketball. Wow, will go against Allen.
I'm coming out here.
Diana Taurasi.
Hey. Must have been that 5:30 coffee.
That's it. Kick out to Clark. Copper all over her. And another turnover, her second of the ball game. Cloud in transition. Pulls the midi. Cash. Boy, what a great addition she's been to Phoenix's squad as well.
And right now, Phoenix getting whatever they want early on against the Indiana transition defense.
Here's Clark trying to shake Copper. And a foul going to go against Copper. That's going to be her first.
Well, you can see Copper doing a great job of being twice. Caitlin's tried to connect on a back door or a short roll, and it just hasn't been there.
The chemistry still a work in progress for Caitlin Clark and her bigs. Shooting just 13% from the field to start the first quarter here. Taurasi off the Griner screen. Griner with a nice catch and bucket.
Here they go, quick hitter, naked side, two-man game, and yes, Christy Sides needs a timeout.
Time to talk.
Guards in this league, 19 years and 225 days. I asked both coaches what the significance of this matchup was, and they basically said the significance is the fact that Caitlin Clark gets to play one of her idols, somebody that she grew up playing against. Coach Sides said that these two players are very similar in their competitive spirit, so it'll be a good matchup to watch.
All right, those two players integral in terms of their respective success for their teams. Smith knocks down the mid-range. She has 4 in the ball game.
Good adjustment and an ATO by Christy Sides, the head coach for Indiana, because you get Caitlin Clark off the ball, let Christy Wallace initiate, and take advantage of punishing Natasha Cloud guarding Aaliyah Boston on the block. So now you throw it on the block and you get a bucket.
Yeah, decided size advantage, and boy, nice shot there from Rebecca Allen, shooting 35% from deep on the season. Phoenix's lead swelling to 13. Copper all over Clark, got her up in the air and draws the foul. Oh, they're going to say that's an offensive foul as she took an unusual launch angle. Offensive players not allowed to do that. That's going to be Clark. I didn't get that one either. Here's Taurasi. Taurasi has it come off. So a decision to make. Here's Clark into Boston. Got a little one and draws the foul on Cloud.
She's going to have an advantage, and Indiana has done that back-to-back.
Yeah, Boston's been playing well in the last 6 games. We chronicled that at the top of the show. Boston at the free throw line, a 69% free throw shooter. Hey, let's take a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule. Tuesday, Chicago and Atlanta on CBS Sports Network. Thursday, a prime double dip. Connecticut, Minnesota at 8, followed by Washington and Las Vegas, who are starting to get in their rhythm now. Finally on Friday on ION, it's Atlanta and Dallas, followed by Las Vegas and Las